good. Beer is good. Beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
So it sounds like we have a plan here on this Wednesday night. It is 937 KZ, the Craft Beer Buzz. I'm Tommy T with
Misty.
And Chuckerdoo.
And no puppies today,
No
or
puppies,
Tonys.
no wives, no mistresses.
but a big old box of beer.
I'll take it.
A
Yum.
great big box of beer, yep.
That's a trade I can get down behind. There you go.
So, I brought in Sierra Nevada's variety pack today because all year long, since like last January, they've had the exact same variety pack
They have,
until like
haven't they?
August. Yeah,
Yeah.
been, and it's kind of cool because usually you have 4 different styles and you get 4 different beers. This one's 6 different styles. You get 2 of each. But it was the same package all year long, which was, and that's where like the Ruthless Rye and all those were in. It was so good. But we finally got some different variety in the variety pack.
Which I'm already eyeballing 2 of those. So the variety
eyeballing
pack.
one of them.
Let's just talk about how beautiful the variety pack is all in itself. The sampler.
Yeah.
While
12
Chuck
beers.
pours us
Yes.
beers, we
Yes.
can talk about. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
of course. What are we drinking first? Let's get.
Well, okay, so was it last week? Were we talking about sessions a little bit last week?
Sure. I
Or
feel
was
like
it
we're
the
always
week before?
talking about
Oh,
sessions.
when we brought in the
thanks, Tom.
when we brought in the good behavior.
Okay.
Actually, here, let's go ahead and just pull that other bottle out because
Oh.
half a beer is not going to be enough. To your left. To your left. There you
My
go.
other left.
While he's doing this, the
And-
Sierra Nevada sampler box is like this beautiful mountainous picture, and there's like a sunset or rise, however you want to look at it, behind. And all of these beers that are in the box are just on this display on like behind this or in front of this big mountain range. I love it.
So we're drinking the 3-weight session IPA out of this, and so this is more along the lines of what like good behavior, and
it's
all
a low
those.
alcohol, 4.0 ABV.
So I don't know what the calories are on this. I'm assuming they're not low
All
cal.
right. Okay.
But that's the difference between what's coming out and session IPAs. Like the good behavior, what's coming out from Bell's, the lighthearted, New Belgium's coming out with one, and it's low cal, but it's also low ABV. These are just low ABV IPAs.
And High Delicious.
High Delicious.
Yes,
yeah.
it's very good. This was one of the ones I was interested in because of the label on the bottle here with the fly fisherman there. That's pretty neat. And yeah, this beer really goes down smooth.
And it's called 3-weight.
Yep.
3-weight,
Which
yes.
is a fly fishing term, so it's a lighter rod, you have
Okay.
a lighter beer. And this actually would be perfect for being out on the
Yeah.
I was
out on the
really
river.
scared because on the front, right when you take the drink of this, you get that real hoppy, like
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's gonna linger. But it doesn't
It
at all.
doesn't, no,
it has
no.
this nice, smooth, not wheaty finish because I'm sure there's no wheat, but
Right.
like malty or barley, like some kind
It's
of a
soft.
nice.
It's kind of it's almost
finish
kind of
to it.
fluffy
Yeah.
on it. And you know, when session IPAs
I don't know how to, but it is. Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
yeah,
real
sure.
smooth after.
No, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And when sessions first came out, I wasn't a huge fan of them because you do get that aroma, and I don't think my mind was ready to just wrap around it yet because then I was expecting the same type of flavor from the aroma
Yeah.
that I get, but you don't get it quite as much with sessions.
And
But
I like that.
A lot
because-
easier.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot easier drinking.
I don't like to feel like me personally don't like to feel assaulted in my mouth with hops. So this is really nice.
with hops,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be assaulted in my mouth any other way.
Okay,
Golden
that's why I
easy
was
drinking.
confused.
Golden
Yeah,
easy
so that's
drinking.
not abusive
Okay.
at all.
No. Okay.
Full of citrusy and piney hop flavors. So
And I do get a lot of the citrusy hops, like right on the front of the tongue. Yeah.
And
What
I feel
do
like
you think?
the pininess is more on the flavor.
What do
Yeah.
you think, Tommy? I know you were excited to try it, and you love
Oh,
it.
like I have been saying, yeah, I like this
Oh.
one. I was kind of curious about the label on the cover of the box here, you know. So I was like, oh, right on. This is the first one we're trying, and yeah, I like it very much. And yeah, you actually have listed the ABVs on the box.
Yes.
So you can
we
plan
go
your
from
event.
4.0 up to 8.0 here. It's listed right on the box.
And it is. You're right, Misty. It is a beautiful box,
Yes.
and having
pretty.
having the style and the ABV on there really does allow you to almost set up a little roadmap for your adventure through this
Yeah.
variety pack. It is, as I'm looking at this though, it is a pretty hoppy pack. So you've got the 3-weight session. There's flip side, a red IPA, which is, I think, just as coveted as that Ruthless.
I would like to try that one next.
Yeah,
to be
we will
honest.
totally do that next.
For
but
now.
Torpedo, Pale Ale's in there, Hop Bullet's in there. The only thing that's not in there that is hoppy, or is not hoppy,
The
is
other one I'm excited to try.
Yes, which actually, let's just save that.
Okay,
we'll
let's do that.
We'll do the reveal of the non-hoppy option in the sampler pack.
Yeah.
Round 3, because I saw that today, and that's what made me decide that this is what we're drinking today.
Misty will be happy with at least one of them. Let's bust out that. Are we sticking with the beer segment, or what are we doing?
Whatever we want to do. You want to break into another one?
I would like to just
Let's
bust
do it,
out in
yeah.
that red
All right.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, we got time.
Flipside
We
Red
do.
IPA.
Yeah, Flipside Red IPA. So 3 rounds, 19 beers. Here we go.
112
box.
backs.
3 people. 93.7 something.
God, it's like college all over. All right, so the Flipside Red.
Does it count if I just went to the parties and not actually went to college? Because
I lived on ASU campus, but never went to
to
ASU.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, I went through
do
several
that.
colleges in my car.
I love it. I thought I was the only one. Ooh, this has a nice aroma to it.
Yeah, so red IPAs
It's
are
different.
a
Very
style
different.
that I would say probably prior, but just before the session IPA trend kicked in, red IPAs were kind of getting popular, and then they sort of tapered off as well. But it is going to have more malt profile to it for certain, but still a decent amount of hop aroma and flavor.
More on the dark beer side here.
It is,
But
or
still,
red, like.
or I guess would be considered a red beer?
Well, it's a red,
Or a red IPA, I'm sorry. Yeah.
it is.
It would be considered
a red
a red
IPA
yeah.
because this is there's still so much hoppiness to this. It's absolutely in the
So,
IPA
like,
category.
can I say the
Okay.
way that the three-weight
Three-way. Yes.
disturbs you in the way it smells and doesn't taste? This is not disturbing, I should say, but
I was like, wait, where are you
it
going?
doesn't disturb me. But the way this looks and then tastes, because it does not taste
Yeah,
how it
like that.
looks like it would. It's way hoppier, like tasting than it's looking.
That's a good
So
point.
That
They're both-
messes with me.
They're
I would
both
say it's
kind of
darker,
deceptive.
a darker flavor too than what you would expect, or at least
Yeah.
what I would expect from a red IPA.
Well, and
Yeah.
when
No.
you're trying, no, for certain.
Okay.
No,
Oh, good point,
agree.
Tom. He got one
no,
right.
absolutely.
Yay, gold
well,
star.
and so I was going to say, like, when evaluating beer as well, like you can smell it, you can taste it, but honestly, the visual plays in a lot to what you're going to be picking up as well, because you
Yeah.
look at it and then your mind automatically goes
Right.
one direction. That's
Right.
why, like, if you take what they're calling white stouts,
Or
which
those
are
milkshake stouts or IPA, whatever they are, they
totally.
mess
Yeah.
with you. Yes.
Yeah, like if you
yes.
closed your eyes and didn't know and you smelled it, and you drank it, you would think you were drinking this thick, dark beer, and then you open your eyes and it's as light as
An
this
IPA or something,
this
yeah.
3-weight.
Yeah.
So that totally plays into it. And yeah, the 3-weight, from the aroma and from how it looks, you feel like you're going to go into a beefy IPA, but it is pretty mellow on the palate. And then this Flipside Red, you're not sure what you're going to get. It looks like it should just be dark and malty, but it's kind of toasty hoppy.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
saw something really disturbing on the Facebooks. Do we have time real quick? I'll bring it up and then I'll look more into it and we'll talk about it more next segment.
Okay.
So it's called Sour Me Unicorn Farts Beer. It's called the Unicorn Farts Beer. And it's brewed with glitter and fruity pebbles. What in the hell is this about? Anyway, I was scrolling through Facebook and I'm like, Sour Me Unicorn Farts. What is this? It's beer?
So can they link up to the KAZY Facebook page and see what we're talking about?
Maybe let's do that. Let's
Okay.
see how we can do that somehow. But yeah, put it on the KZ page here and check it out. So anyway, I want to
Well,
look
I mean,
more
if
into
people
that.
are like drinking and listening, they might not
Oh,
be so prone to
yeah.
like grab their phone.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
true. We'll just put it on whenever we want. I don't know. What are you
Well,
saying?
I'm saying it'll be easier for them just to like, okay, click, there it is, KZ, got it. Yeah.
KZ's super simple
But
to operate.
Chuck is working his phone too here,
Yep.
so
Well, I'm just looking this up. So let's Yeah, in the next segment, let's jump into the next beer and let's talk about Sour Me Unicorn Farts.
okay,
Thank you.
sounds
Maybe we're
great.
talking about.
I think it sounds fun.
Yes.
I wonder what else we'll get into. Okay, that's going to be round 2 coming up. Sour cream unicorn
Nope.
farts?
Yes, sour
no,
me.
not go. Oh, God.
Glitter and fruity pebbles.
Glitter and fruity pebbles. Okay.
gonna enjoy my beer.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Okay, I think it was ranch dressing, not sour cream.
as long as it's not blue cheese.
Blue cheese. Oh, blue cheese.
All right, please stick around. More of the Craft Beer Buzz is coming up. 937 KAZY.